Good morning, dear hearts. Eternal holiness abides in me. Lesson 299. Please subscribe. My holiness is far beyond my own ability to understand or know. Yet God, my Father, who created it, acknowledges my holiness as His. Our will together understands it, and our will together knows that it is so. There is nothing when we join our will with God's that cannot be accomplished. This idea of holiness being within us, being part of us, an aspect of who we are, it's not new. We were introduced to it within the first 50 lessons of the workbook way back when, because here we are on 299. But we were instructed that my holiness envelops everything I see. My holiness blesses the world. There is nothing my holiness cannot do, which is so true. My holiness is my salvation, also true. And then after that last lesson, we were given the lesson, I am blessed as a son of God. I am a son of God. I am part of God. I am His offspring. And as that, I am blessed with eternal holiness. I may not recognize it. And here we are from the beginning of the year to lesson 299, coming close towards the end of the year. And we will still speak of our eternal holiness, because it is not an idea that we readily accept or acknowledge. It says it's, beyond my own ability to understand. It is so foreign to me that I am holy. But because it is a characteristic of my Father, my eternal celestial parent, this is why it is part of me as well, although I don't recognize it. The second part of the lesson says, Father, my holiness is not of me. It is mine. It is not mine to be destroyed by sin. It is not mine to suffer from attack. Illusions can obscure it, but cannot put out its radiance nor dim its light. My holiness, I don't see it as part of me. But even though I don't see it that way, I cannot destroy it. I cannot put out the light. It does not end, even though I may have placed many illusions over it to obscure it, to hide it from myself. But it cannot be put out, the radiance, the light. Remember, I am the light of the world. The holiness is part of who I am. The radiance of God abides in me as the extension of my Creator. My holiness stands forever perfect and untouched. In it are all things healed, for they remain as you created them. And I can know my holiness, for holiness itself created me, and I can know my source because it is your will that you be known. God's will and ours are one. The idea that they are different, the idea that God's will for me is something other than eternal peace and happiness, is simply a plot from the ego to try to keep me from knowing who I really am. To have pictured this God as evil, as vengeful, as punishing. That's a plot from the ego. But none of it is true. It's simply an illusion. It's like a movie. I go into the movie, I watch the movie, but no time do I think that movie is actually true. I know it's just a story. Everything that the ego has given to me is just a story. It does not mar the truth of who I am. It does not change the truth of who our Father is. It doesn't change anything. The holiness that created us stands forever, inviolate. It cannot be assailed. It cannot change. We are one forever and ever. Eternal holiness abides in you, in me. That's it for today. I hope this helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please pray. Tomorrow is lesson 300. Wow. Have a lovely day. Namaste.